Do 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 do. Oh, are we live? I think we're live. Let me just check on my page. Oh, we are live. Let me pin that, pin that, pin that, pin that, pin that, pin that. All right, guys. Sorry about that. We are live. All right, guys. We are going to be talking about Bags App Hackathon. We got a few projects coming up tonight. We're going to talk to them. We're going to go over some big updates. I got some thoughts on some thoughts on some of the updates. If you are just joining, make sure you like and retweet. If you're a Clipper and you happen to see the beginning of this, most people don't see the beginning of this, but if you are a Clipper, you happen to see the beginning of this, you might as well start clipping. There's going to be a paid campaign on this. So, it's just a way for you to get ahead of the sauce, get ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on, Preston? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How's everything going?
Dude, I'm doing well. I'm doing well on this beautiful Thursday. The weather's been great out here on the West Coast, and I can't complain. I can't complain.
Yeah, West Coast is the best coast. Yeah, no, it's been great. It's been great. I think, bro, there's been a lot of crazy announcements and stuff before you even jump into the Bags app stuff. They're like just in general. Oh shit, that's bright. Just in general, the overall industry has been crazy. There's been some really big announcements today. Did you see the TPBN got acquired by OpenAI?
Yeah, dude.
You saw that shit?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So media and distribution, as I've been saying for the last 2 years, is incredibly valuable. And I think it's going to continue to get more and more valuable. Hey, what's good, Sky? What up? Yeah. Hey, if you guys are just joining, like and retweet. It costs you $0, and maybe you get money, maybe not. I don't know. But TPBN got acquired by OpenAI. Shut up. By OpenAI for like over $100 million. And then beyond that, the first solopreneur, like pure solopreneur, was announced today. This guy created a fat loss telehealth company that did 1.8 million, is projected to do 1.8 million in revenue this year.
Wow.
Did you see that news?
No, I didn't see that part.
You didn't see that shit? That happened today too. So this guy literally launched a GLP-1 like fat loss company, and he built like a whole telehealth business around it, targeting like people that want fat loss shit. And they went hard as fuck. He did 400 million in revenue last year, all AI. So he had 11 labs doing his customer service. He had Claude like doing like literally everything. Everything he built was fully AI, completely one man by himself. He hired his little brother this year, and they're projected to do $1.8 billion. I think Sam Altman even quote retweeted it and said, the first billionaire solopreneur has been born, which is fucking nuts. So like these hackathons, these we are at the bleeding edge of AI technology and finance. And if you are here, you are in the right fucking place. If you're here, if you're paying attention, to what's happening, not just, Bags App Hackathon, all these other hackathons, even the Pump Hackathon, all these hackathons, all of these things that are happening, if you are paying attention, you are in the right fucking place at the right fucking time. I'm telling you, dude. This guy literally coded $1 billion company from his fucking couch.
Vibe code, baby.
He vibe coded $1 billion company from his fucking couch. Wow. I can pull up the article. Maybe we have some time later tonight, but what we are going to start with is we're going to go over just general updates as far as the whole Bags app ecosystem, what's been going on. There's been some really dope stuff. I did want to bring up this one project. I know you wanted to do some general updates, but let's pull this bad boy up. Where is it at? Right here. Fitted. Shout out the Fitted team, bro. Shout out the Fitted team. This is the first crypto native app that has enabled WAP API. WAP actually made an announcement about it. The day that it came out, yesterday, they made a big ass announcement, the actual WAP page. If you don't know WAP is in the business of businesses. If you want to make money online on the internet, you need to be on WAP. You need to understand WAP. You need to study WAP. Followers don't matter. Really, it's going to be the people who are actually making money on WAP who are going to control the future, in my opinion. People are not going to say, oh, how many followers you have? I'm like, how much money have you made?
Yeah.
So,
how much have you generated?
how much revenue have you generated? What have you built? What problems have you solved? So shout out Fitted. This is really, really big. WAP recently announced they're going after Stripe. So WAP is basically going after Stripe as a payments provider. They're in the business of businesses. So if you're trying to sell anything on the internet, you need to understand WAP. Income is the only true measure. I agree, KT. Shout out to you. I agree. It's really just about income, follower count, all this other shit. These are just vanity metrics. At the end of the day, are you generating revenue online? And if you are generating revenue online, there's two ways. You're either fucking scamming people or you're solving a big problem. So hopefully it's the latter, so that you're actually helping people and contributing to society. But yeah, I wanted to show that. Look, they even got this is the founder, bro. I guess I'm not following him, but this is the founder of WAP right here. He literally even quote retweeted himself. Isn't that sick?
Yeah,
So
it's awesome, and they're actually part of the Bags Hackathon, and they have a Bags token too. So it's just cool to see the ecosystem building like this. And to be honest, I do think they have a really good chance at surpassing Stripe and some of these other payment processors. I mean, these guys have literally dominated over the last year, even I would say 2 years. I don't know how long they've been out, but didn't they just get valued at like a couple $1 billion or something?
$1.8 billion valuation.
Yeah.
They raised 200 million from Tether. So
Insane,
from
dude.
Tether, yes.
Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, I do think they have a chance at surpassing some of these different payment rails and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see, how they integrate more crypto product, and maybe they'll integrate bags eventually, and some of these other launch pads and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see, man.
It's
really,
super
really cool
fucking sick. It's super fucking sick. All right, now on to the big announcement of announcements. This is huge, as our commander in chief.
So big.
huge. All right, so this is fucking pretty damn big, guys. Incorporation is now live on chain. I have some questions. I have some thoughts. I got some pros. I got some cons. I have a lot of thoughts on this. Like some questions. Stripe is easy to use, but famous for yanking revenue. Facts, bro. I sent out an invoice early, like a month ago. It was paid on Stripe. It was a $5,000 invoice. The motherfuckers took $800, bro.
They take a lot
out of 5 bands, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Like that's
and
a lot.
If you want to get the payment like sooner, like straight into your bank within, like instant withdrawal, it's even more expensive. Like it's crazy how much they're taxing. I mean, they got to be generating a crazy amount of profit, bro. Like it's insane, dude.
Disgusting. And you know what always pisses me off? They say, oh, it's 2.9% plus 30 cents. Why the fuck you need the 30 cents, bro?
Yeah, what's the 30 cents for, bro? Why the fuck
do you need the 30 cents, Stripe? Fuck you. No. No, seriously. Fuck Stripe. Yo, honestly, fuck Stripe. Fuck Stripe. Fuck Stripe. All my homies only fuck with WAP, bro. We don't fuck with Stripe. That is ridiculous. Easy way to lose. Bro, they lost me as a client, bro. I was a Stripe client for a month. And then I said, I'm not.
I mean, to be fair, I still am a Stripe client. I haven't transitioned over to WAP, but that's because I have a bunch of subscriptions from clients that are on my Stripe. But I need to transition over. I do need to see, like, outweigh the pros and the cons. But from what I hear, it sounds like it's much more affordable, and there's not as many fees when it comes to like subscription model type business.
No. So how it works with WAP, if you guys don't know, outside of clipper.com, I actually run a clipping agency on WAP as well. That's how we even got into this whole business. And basically how it works, why I like WAP payment is because I use WAP payment to pay out other people. There's zero fees in doing that. So if I send a $5,000 invoice on WAP, it gets paid. I can now pay out $5,000 directly to other people through content rewards or other services and systems. So it's really cool. I could even buy a course, right? If I'm like, oh, I want to go, subscribe to this guy's course or tool or whatever, So
it's
anyhow, huh?
It's feeless.
If it's within their eco.
Gotcha. Okay.
If it's within their eco. If you want to pull that shit out to your bank, hey man, they got to make a little money. They got to make a little money.
I'm
They got
curious
to
how
make a
much it
little
is.
money.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Can we get the WAP X on screen to check it out? The WAP X. Yeah, I got you. I'll pull it up right now, guys. Really quick. So it's this. This is WAP right now. WHOP, where you buy, build, and sell things. They're actually hiring mad people. If you guys actually listen, I'm actually pretty. I'm in a chat with the team. So if anybody wants to connect with them, shoot me a DM. I can get you guys connected. Don't waste my fucking time though. Like if it's like some dumb shit, I'm not making that
I'm
connection.
a professional raider, dude.
Yeah. If you're gonna hit me up about a fucking $20 clipping campaign and you want to talk to the WAP CEO, I'm not making that connection for you, brother. GG's, good luck, bro. Good luck. Bro, this is
I
one
only
of the
charge
best.
$5 for my rating service.
Yeah, fuck out of here. No, listen. If you have something valuable to say or do or contribute, let's make that conversation happen. If not, bro, have you seen this commercial? It's one of the best ads I've seen.
Oh yeah, it's like that GTA vibe.
$25 and a Whopper. All right. Yeah. So this is the WAP page. If you guys want to check it out, they recently partnered with Fitted. Shout out Fitted, Bags App Hackathon Project. We gotta get them on here, bro. Where you at, Fitted? Hope this gets clipped so you can see. I'm calling y'all out. Calling you guys out. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Incorporation is live now in the Bags API. So what the fuck does this mean? Let's dive into it. I actually don't really know. I haven't read the details myself either. So, what the fuck does this mean? I think this is this is specific to the API. Yeah, where's the other stuff? Like, where's the details?
I think it's in a different post.
Different post. All right, we're gonna pull up the different.
Kind of goes into detail as to what the incorporation does, but essentially, from my understanding, is you can share the fees that will pay for the incorporation. So like when you launch a company, just launch a company, bro. Launch a company, bro. And it's done in BVI, right? British Virgin Islands. I don't know the answer to that actually.
Bedrock Foundation. Okay, let's. All right, can we learn? Do we have some time to learn a little bit?
We got a few minutes. Then we got to bring in our first guest.
All right, how the fuck does this work?
Maybe we should learn it off stream and then we'll come back.
We'll learn. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is. I'm not gonna go
right
all
there.
the way.
You can read that though. All right.
Okay. Now anyone can launch a company on chain and register a business in seconds with real verified ownership. When a company is launched, up to 30% of company stock is reserved for holders. This creates a clear structure for companies to provide shareholder value, including IP rights, ownership, and more. That's fucking sick. That is really fucking sick. Like these are actually businesses on chain. You have an on chain fucking business. Oh my fucking God. This is sick. So as of right now, you can literally launch a company and have it get paid for by your Bags app fees. And correct. I believe we will confirm at a later time, or maybe you got to stay tuned. I believe it's done in the British Virgin Islands, which has quite a bit of tax benefits as well, too. So, yo, Sky said she's finna launch. She's going to launch. All right, guys. If Skylar launches during the stream, we'll be the first to know. All right, let's close this out. I want to look at some. I guess that's the biggest announcement lately, right? Right.
I think that's the big one right now. Obviously, the hackathon is huge. We're coming towards the. This is the beginning of the second quarter, so I'm sure they're gonna have some updates here in the near future. I've seen a bunch of different things. Are we able to see the back end of your Clipper token?
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what it looks like. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
So it looks like here. Oh, so if you go to the hackathon and then we go here. Yo, I need upvotes, guys. We're getting cooked. I need upvotes. Yo, if you're here, go to this website right here, bags.fm/hackathon/apps. Go to number 22 and just hit this button, please. Clipper is down right now. I know,
all
dude.
Right, let's click. Yeah, dude, you're down, bro. What's up? You got to click it. Let me see what happens here. There we go. Your project. All right. You could even update your project here. Have you been doing that? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have some updates.
Dang, dude. Making sure you're
So we're
updating your
working on some
community
big
and everything.
product updates. We got the verified badge on X. We got incorporated. Like I've been incorporated, but all of us need more upvotes. I agree. I did. I've been incorporated. Now I genuinely have a question about like if I could take my C corp. It's a Delaware C corp, and if I could like tie that to tokens. If so, then hey, listen, NFA. But we kind of undervalued right now, bro. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying, bro. Just saying. I got angels, I got VCs saying some different shit. So our revenue is higher than our market cap. What the fuck?
You're
My
cooking,
monthly
dude.
revenue is double the
Hey,
market cap.
I own some Clippers, so
We'll be
it's
all
always
right. We'll
good.
be all right. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the back end. You can provide product updates. So hey, we are currently live. And on track to be number one on WAP as a clipping agency as well. That's facts. In case you guys didn't know. All right, cool. That's it. That's like all the making that money, paying those bills the only way. Yeah, bro. That's what it is, man. That's the daily hustle. That's the daily struggle, bro. So that's what we're put. That's not why we were put on this earth, but that's not why we were put on this earth. But that's what we got to deal with while we're here, bro. Like, hey, just got to make the most of it.
It's all good.
We should bring
Well,
up our first guest.
I was gonna say, let's get right into it. Let's introduce our first guest. Let's get to know them, see what they're building, what they're cooking, and how the community can come together to support them. So you want to go ahead and do that intro?
I will. All right. Our first guest is Trenchy.fun. It is a trading tool that's supposed to help you with the alpha. A lot of you guys are still trading, as you should be. A lot of people are like shitting on like the trenches and stuff like that. Honestly, I personally made bulk like money from trading meme coins, not even at the peak of the bull. It was like kind of leading up to it, like literally the whole year leading up to it. So pretty fucking cool tool. We're going to dive into it. I honestly don't know much about how it works or how it's got put together. We're going to talk to the Trenchy team now and learn stuff. We're going to learn some stuff, guys. So without further ado, Trenchy, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everything going?
Nothing much, man. Thanks for bringing me up. I appreciate it, man. First of all, big ups to you, Preston, for all that you do for the community, and big ups to you, Mr. Clipper. Bro, you're all over the place, bro. Like I have to say, man, I commend you on your grind. You know what I'm saying? It's very respectful and commendable, man. You know what I'm saying? People like you are winners. That attitude you have and that drive is something that separates, the strong from the weak in this space. So I appreciate that, man. It's very inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, bro. For real, man. Keep pushing, bro. I told you, man, that first stream we had, man, you're going to be a billionaire, man. I see it happening.
Chill.
I mean that, bro. I mean, like, you see the future with, media, multimedia, and, advertising, and just the shift that's happening right in front of our eyes with just marketing in terms of clipping, right? So you see all these companies are trying to, buy up everyone and or either merge them into what they're doing. And you're ahead of the curve right now, so just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you, bro. Just keep pushing, man.
Shit, bro. I appreciate that.
I'm giving you flowers, bro. Like, I mean that, man, because in this space is very competitive, man. You don't find, a lot of people who are on the grind willing to help other people too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're bringing other people up to talk about their stuff, right? Most people are selfish in this space. They just do them. They don't care if anyone else makes it or succeeds. They're like, screw you. I'm getting it for myself. I don't care what happens to you. You have a different personality. You know what I'm saying? Preston, you do as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even be part of the hackathon. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys inspired me to do it. Like Preston was like, bro, what's your market cap? All right, screw it. Come to bags. You know what I'm saying? I jumped on and then boom, I'm in. I'm building. My token is not doing the best right now, but that's all good, man. The token doesn't define the project. What defines the project is my dedication and consistency and drive. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I have. And I've always been that way. I'm going to continue to be that way. I pray I win the hackathon. But either way, I'm here building, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to help anyone that needs help as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't charge for that or anything like that, man. I just want to see people flourish and grow in the space. I know how hard it is when you have no one to help you. You know what I'm saying? So if I can offer some help to someone, please reach out.
We're like one of the first people to launch and get accepted into the hackathon within like a 20-minute period.
Yeah, for real, bro.
I was like, I remember we were like, it was yesterday. We were on Spaces and we're talking. You're like, dude, I got this pump token, you know, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, maybe I should shift over to bags or something. And then I talked to you about it a little bit and you're like, you know what, screw it. You know, I'll consider it. And then you left for like 5 minutes. You came back. You're like, yeah, I'm live on bags. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And then,
well, yeah, I had to make sure that,
yeah,
I had to make sure that I wasn't hurting the pre-existing community, right? Like I didn't want to just launch on bags with a token that was already on pump. And that's why you said, hey, what's the market cap? I said, man, it's like $3,000 or $4,000. It was nothing, bro. Like we didn't bond or anything, but I wanted to make sure people were out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in the space, your reputation is all you have. And so if, you know, you're launching tokens all over the place and doing this and doing that, man, people will have no trust in what you're doing, whether you're legit, whether your product is working. Once you lose that trust and that rep in this space, is over. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing for myself, you know what I'm saying, and my community before I did anything. So, but again, I appreciate you guys leading me in to doing this, man. I mean, I've learned a lot, bro. I'm connecting with people, man. It's awesome, bro. Like this is my first hackathon, you know what I'm saying? And it's awesome. You know, I mean, it's scary, bro, because you see all these projects coming up, you know, before before bags, you know, fix the leaderboard. People were like targeting, downvoting people and stuff. Bro, it was insane, bro. And I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Am I not going to win this? I don't know. I mean, it's stressful, but in a good way, because it's teaching me how to navigate. Like in the corporate world, I'm used to developing stuff. I've been doing it for, you know, 2 decades, but I've never done it on this level. The trenches are serious, bro. Like it's cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? It's cutthroat out here, bro. So, you know, I've learned a lot. And, you know, the Bags team has been, for anyone listening, the Bags team, the community, for the most part, is awesome, bro. I mean, people are there to help you. They want to see you succeed. Of course, they can't make guarantees of who will win and who's not going to win. My point is they care about people building. They want you to build on bags, of course, but they also want the space to flourish, right? That's why they're dropping all these announcements about incorporation, about doing this with the API. You know, they're bigging up the small guys that are building. They're not just riding on the big names. You know, you have like smaller guys that they're shouting out and retweeting. You got Jack Builds, a 13-year-old, bro, that Bags is supporting. So, like I said, Bags sees what's going on. I mean, I can't speak or attest for them personally, but just from my own experience, I think Bags does care about the space genuinely, and they do want to see people thrive. And that's why I'm supporting it. That's why I want to be part of it. You know, I want to be part of that wave. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm going to win or not. I hope I do. But either way, like I said, man, I support what Bags is doing for the space. That's something that you don't see too many platforms doing, man. Like I said, it's very cutthroat out here, and no one cares about your feelings. They don't care about, all they care about is, can you generate profit? Bags, on the other hand, while they do care about revenue, they also care about the future of the space. Where is this going to be 5-10 years from now? And it starts with supporting people and supporting builders who want to genuinely and positively contribute to the space. If you don't support those builders, you don't have a future. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bags recognizes that, and that's why they're supporting that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I brought Trenchy over to the hackathon.
Fire.
I know I got a mouthful, bro. I can talk, bro.
Let's go. No, that's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. And I agree with you 1,000%. You know, recently we had a push towards a trading day. Okay. We had a push towards that trading moment, trading hour.
Yeah.
And one of the things I was thinking about throughout that whole time, I'm like, people are talking about these guys. People are talking about these guys. Why is nobody talking about Bags right now? Right? Why are we leaving this out of the conversation when there are actual businesses and actual products being built? And then yet the same group of people complain that they're getting rugged and farmed and this and that. You know, I was terrified about tokenizing on bags at first. I was like, fuck, like, is this gonna be a big, bad problem? Whatever, blah, blah. Token's down like 90%. Nobody's mad at me. I've had nobody that's like, I fucking hate you, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, like, it's just different. It's a whole different environment. And I think they're fostering this true builders centric environment that we honestly haven't seen. I mean, the closest comparison I could say, and I hate comping things, but the closest comparison I could say would be like virtuals or something, right? Like early virtuals days. Like, it was slept on for a while, including for myself. I ignored virtuals. My friend Elisa, she was telling me to get in. I remember she was tweeting about it. I asked her about it. She's like, yeah, virtuals cooked, whatever. I missed the whole virtual cycle because I was too focused on fucking shitcoins on Pump Fund, you know? Whereas like there were like real AI companies and real AI shit happening in the virtuals ecosystem. That is, I think, what's happening right now on bags. If people were actually paying attention, GSD would be at fucking 30 million right now. Like, GSD is literally one of the most saved GitHubs of all time, starred GitHubs of all times, It's like getting into that conversation. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. The Department of War is actually doing a contract. I don't know if that was bullshit. Is that bullshit? That was bullshit.
It might be bullshit.
I don't know. Wasn't it yesterday they announced it? So I don't know.
Was that yesterday? He seems serious, bro. I don't fuck it.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Department of War decided they wanted to use GSD. So it could be true. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know, bro. You never know. That's the thing, you know. Things happen out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, in this space, man. And, you know, I think when it comes to the builders, it's about who's building the products of the future. And GSD is one of those products, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not just here for my product. I support everyone in the hackathon that's building something legitimate, building something useful, building something, you know, that is going to help the space in some way, shape, or form. I think that's one of the caveats of this Bags Hackathon is you get to see the variety of things that people want to develop, people want to bring to the space. You have people that have no development experience, but they're vibe coding. Respect to them too. I just hope that they're learning during the process and not just relying solely on code. I mean, I'm sorry, relying solely on AI. Like, try to learn as you're building, but respect to everyone, bro. Like, I mean, that's the biggest thing, man, about this hackathon is inspiring people to showcase the ideas and things they've had stuck in their heads or on their whiteboards or in their notepads that they were scared to do, but now they feel a little more confident because of Bags. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like this, bro. Like, I mean, I know I'm talking more about Bags in my own project, bro, but I just have to say, man, that's why I like it so much because, you know, I come from the hood, bro. Like, I come from the hood. I made it out the hood. I went to college, you know, worked in corporate America. I did all that thing, but I understand how hard it can be, bro. Like, coming from a black kid coming from the hood, man, in the 80s, surviving the AIDS and the crack era, you know what I'm saying? And surviving the gang wave coming from the West Coast to the East Coast, you know, all that stuff like that, bro. And making out the hood and being able to speak right now to you guys, you know, future multimillionaires and billionaires, you know, talking to you guys about my project, bro, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And all because of Bags. Of course, because of you, Faded, and you, Preston, for hosting the live stream, but because of Bags allowing me to enter their hackathon, bro. So anything is possible. And when you have, you know, companies or projects or platforms like Bags that want to support that speaks volumes, bro. That speaks volumes. And I think people are sleeping on this hackathon. Like, they may not be taking it serious, or they you know, you hear all the things, oh, Bags has no volume, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Screw all that, bro. Bags is making moves. Like, Bags is making moves, bro. And while you're thinking that Bags is not like X or Y or Z, no, Bags is in his own lane. It's just like WAP, for example, right? I remember when WAP first came out, bro. I slept on it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. As soon as you mentioned it, I went right to the app store to check it. And, you know, you got the little cloud showing that you had downloaded. When I first downloaded, I was like, man, what's this? I didn't understand it. I slept on it. That was my mistake, bro. I probably could have made a bag on there, bro. So I wouldn't re-download it just because you said something. But look where WAP came out of nowhere, bro, and boom, got all this going on. And I see that with Bags, bro. Bags is going to revolutionize Web 2 and Web 3. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Trenchy is part of that, bro, because I want to help people who are coming into the trenches, because the trenches is not just about trading meme coins and shit coins and stuff like that. It's also about learning how to navigate this space, connecting with people like you guys who have a whole bunch of knowledge and gems to drop on people, right? Like, sharing that information is important. Like, that's how we all grow in this space. If we're all holding on to the knowledge and not sharing it, then how does the space grow? It grows with people like you two hosting a stream for small guys like me to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I have a voice without this, but my voice is amplified through you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I can appreciate and hope that others take advantage of. I do have my screen share for Trenchy. I don't know if you
let's
want
do it. Let's do it.
that.
Let's hop in. Let's hop in. Let's talk about Trenchy. Let's get this thing pulled up. Bam. Give us the backstory. Let's learn more. Like, how did you come up with this? What were you doing before? What is a little bit of your builder story? Did you just start vibe coding one day? Did you experiment in the past? You know, give it to us, you know,
I'll drop
from the
this.
beginning.
Yeah, I'll drop this. I'm in my 40s, right? You know what I'm saying? And I've been developing since a wee lad. Now, I've been developing since a pre-adolescent. Start off with GeoCities and HTML, coding, and then you had the whole Black Planet, Mahente, MySpace era where I was getting into that stuff. By that time I was in college, but I was learning that stuff throughout the way. I got a bunch of certificates. I got my first developer certificate from New Jersey Institute of Technology when I was in high school. And then from there, it just kind of took off, man. I said, you know what? I really want to get into this because originally I was in college for pre-med, right? I got a scholarship from Sharing Plow to get into med school, right? So I was in a 5-year program where you go from undergrad straight into med school. So I was going to go to UMDNJ, which is in New Jersey, and go to med school. But my heart was in developing, bro. So I said, you know what? Let me focus on that. So I changed my major from biochem and got into law, but my degree was focused on technology, right? So I got a pre-law degree in tech, but I also took a lot of developer classes and things like that. And long story short, man, I got into corporate America. I actually got a job with Sharing Plow. I worked on their internal infrastructure. You realize how much of these Fortune 500 companies and 100 companies still use technology from the 70s and 80s, bro. It blows your mind. But then I learned why. Because as technology advances, people don't really pick up the old stuff. It is harder to hack. You know what I'm saying? That's why the government is still using stuff from like the late 80s, early 90s with a lot of their things, right? But anyway, so I did that. I did a lot of infrastructure and SQL databasing and stuff like that for these large corporations. I was an adjunct professor for a little bit at community colleges. And long story short, man, that's how I got into it. So fast forward to this. The reason why I developed Trenchy.fun originally was to make launching tokens easier for people, right? That was the original idea behind this, is let me make a Discord and Telegram bot where people could launch tokens with no charge. I would cover it with whatever funds I have or my creator fees, whatever. They can go launch a token. Boom. It's on, online. People can start trading and stuff like that. But I had other ideas as well. I said, we need a dedicated place where people can learn how to navigate the trenches, learn the information that's gate kept, with certain groups or certain organizations. Like, I understand X is out there, people can get information, but X is full of noise. I want to make a place where people could come and filter out all of that noise and focus mainly on what they're in the trenches for, to learn how to navigate it, hopefully make profit, and also build and connect and create relationships with people to make money, right? That's what most of us are here for, to make money. So that's why I built Trenchy, and it evolved from just a Discord Telegram bot to a full out social network, a version of Deck Screener that I built that I'm still advancing and modifying. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, man. I have market signals, when people should get into the market, or if people should launch coins and stuff like that based on, is the market hot, cold, lukewarm, what's going on right now. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I've implemented into Trenchy. And let me log in here. It might move a little slow, but my MacBook is not the quickest, so I got a bunch of stuff running, so my bad. Let me see here. And you can ask questions too as
I was
here.
gonna say I was muted, but yeah, how long has this taken you to build?
All right, so the infrastructure behind this is pretty simple, right? I mean, I'm using a VPS, and I'm using a VPS, and of course, a bunch of database and stuff, Node, JS. The site is built in Vite, React. Um, it really AI, to be honest with you, helps a lot, right? I mean, I know how to develop, but to get things done faster, it's good to use AI when you know what you're doing, right? Because AI will just spit out a bunch of stuff with flaws. Like it'll have holes in your code, your APIs are leaking, secrets and all this other stuff will be leaking if you don't know what you're doing, right? But I mean, I've built this in a matter of probably 10 or 11 days, however old Trenchy is. This is how long it took me to build this, and I'm still working on it every day to enhance it, to improve it, and stuff like that. And
Sick.
I test it locally. You know what I'm saying? To make sure everything is working properly before it's deployed. To the main net and live. And so far, I mean, people, they love it. They like it. So here I just logged in. I won't go through the whole process. There are videos on the X account if you want to see how everything works. But here you log in, and you're brought right to your home screen, right? This is where you see the feed. I structured it like Twitter because people feel more comfortable with things they're familiar with. So I redesigned the UI to look more like an X UI. So when people come here, they can see what's going on, what people are talking about. These are all actual accounts. I have a few people from the hackathon that actually signed up, like Soul Chat, they signed up, and a few others. But when you come here, you can actually see the feed, right? This is the general feed of everyone that's on the platform. Then, of course, you can see the feed from people that you're following. And then you can see here what's being launched on different platforms, right? The Bags API is there too. So, excuse me if you see a bunch of pump stuff here. No disrespect to Bags, but this shows everything that's launching as quickly as the API feeds the information to Trenchy. Um, Here is where you can launch your token on Bags straight from the platform. This utilizes everything from the Bags API. I handle nothing other than hosting the front end, but everything goes through the Bags API. So you will be able to upload your image, which goes straight to IPFS, your token, all the stuff that's in the Bags API documentation. You can set your creator fees and things here. This is token gated. I'm on my admin account, so you won't see the token gated, but this all gives Trenchy utility, right? A lot of these things here are accessible without owning the Trenchy token, because again, I don't want to gatekeep anything. But for certain features, you have to hold the Trenchy token to have access to certain things, because again, you want to have utility, right? What's the point of having a token or a coin if there's no utility with what you're building? At least that's how I feel anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you can come here, launch your token, it go through the process, and everything works. Launch your token here. It goes through my creator API, so I'm paying for the fees for anyone to launch a token through Trenchy.fund, and it goes straight to Bags. The first one I did was a test token called Jack the Dog, and you can see it up there. And it works. Like I said, it's nothing that can harm the end user. We don't ask for any money from you. We don't ask for any of your any of your secrets or your keys or your phrases. Everything is simple. There's no passwords here. Everything connects straight to your wallet. I know some people are weary about that, but at least this mitigates people trying to steal information from the database because there's nothing to steal, right? Everything is connected mainly on chain with the exception of a few of the front end things. You have your DMs here. I don't know if there's anything in here, it might not be, but all right, yeah. So you have your DMs here. So if someone sent you a DM, you can write a DM, send it to someone and respond back. We have leaderboards here. And I know the big question is, well, what is all this for? Again, this is all to help people build networks in the trenches with each other, to share information, to find out what's being launched, to find out what coins are hot, what coins are not hot, see who's rug pulling, who's a scammer. All that stuff is meant to be here for individuals so they can share that information and filter out the noise. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that it stays on topic of what you're doing in the trenches. Here is the DEX here. This is similar to DEX Screener. It shows the tokens being traded, by volume, the last 24 hours, still making some tweaks and things to this to make sure it is working properly. But all this stuff is coming from different APIs. It's costing me money to do this, but I think it's well worth it, man. So please, guys, vote for me for the hackathon so I can win. I need the money. But all of this is, like I said, I did this, man, because with this, I know a lot of people complain about DEX Screener. They complain about the cost. They complain about everything being money hungry and stuff like that. So I said, well, let me make something that's not as expensive. I know, of course, this is not as popular as DEX Screener or anywhere near it, but I want to make something not necessarily to compete with DEX Screener, but to give individuals an opportunity to be able to have their token somewhere and where people can see it, people can promote it, people will be able to engage with it. So let's say, for example, we want to look up Clipper, right? Let's see if Clipper comes up. It should. All right, so we have Clipper, right? And it's going to load. Everything works. Sorry if it's a little slow right now.
Oh, sick. So you can actually connect your wallet and trade it right there on Trengy.fun.
Correct. Yeah. So with the trading here, for example, this is through Jupiter's API, right? So again, we don't host anything. We don't control your funds. But yes, when you go to any coin, I built it to where as soon as you go to that coins page on the DEX here, it loads into Jupiter so that you can trade instantly with that particular project. You don't have to search for it; it automatically loads. As always, do your research, make sure it's loading the proper contract and things like that. But like I said, the way I designed it is meant for it to load everything that you're looking for so that you can be able to, trade and things like that. But this is all live data. This is everything that's coming from the different APIs. If you wanted to claim this, for example, Fade, if you wanted to claim this, you could claim this like how you would do on DEX Screener so that you can set up a token profile. So you would click here, fill out the information, blah, 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 and then boom, you get your, we have Boost here. There's more things that I'm adding here, guys. So this is not just it. It's a lot more coming. I'm doing updates every day on this, but all this information is live. It's all coming from, the different APIs that's out there. Some are free, some I have to pay for. And then, of course, here you have your trench chat, right? You can come here and talk crap or, boost up the project or whatever. Like, yo, let me see if it still works for you guys. Yo, I love Clipper, right? And let's see. Bam. You see? So the comment goes there. People come here. It's kind of like how you would see on other platforms where people can actually talk and engage with the project, drop comments and stuff like that. Of course, as the admin, I can come and remove this. Or if you own the token profile, you can also come and remove these comments. So if someone's spamming another project or they're talking crap or they're posting illegal content, you can come and moderate it. I am working on an AI moderation as well so that the AI can come and moderate the platform as well, so it takes less human interaction. And of course, AI never sleeps, so it'll come and make sure it cleans up everything properly. Then, of course, we have the swap here. Again, it works off of the Jupiter API. I want to be adding more soon. I want to be adding bags as well, so I'm not leaving that out. This was just all the test phase stuff. But here you can come and swap whatever token is on, Jupiter. Of course, it automatically loads Trenchy because we want people to buy Trenchy, but you can swap any token there. Here is the market indicator, which I'm still working on, so that it gives you the data on what's hot and what's not in the market, what's launching and things like that. It gives you metrics and things like that for bags and pump. Like I said, I put a lot into this, bro. I hope you guys got questions for me because I don't want to just be rambling.
No. This is fucking sick. And I think, bro, I recently read, did you know Deck Screener has made like over like $300 million or some shit? Or
bro,
some
they make a killing, bro.
They made over $300 million. Listen, no, I'm not trying to cause no smoke with Deck Screener. But like, why? Like, that's so much money. Like why?
Well, you know what, bro? They have first mover advantage, right? I mean, them and Dex tools. I don't even know if people still use Dex tools, but they came out around the same time, right? This was probably like around 2018, 2007, something like that. Around that time, between 18 and 2020. But I just remember they've been around for a while, right? And they just established a name for themselves, right? And they've been pretty much reliable. So that's why people go to them. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're good, but they just have longevity. And I think that's something people trust in this space is longevity. You know what I'm saying? And, even I would tell people, hey, man, go use them if you trust them. I have a project that I built, but I don't hate on anyone. I want the space to flourish. Like, for me, Web3 is already has a lot of skepticism and doubt in the minds of the average person, right? So when people see streams like this and they hear us bad mouthing projects or bad mouthing infrastructure within Web3, it's like a confirmation bias for them, right? They say, oh, see, I knew I shouldn't have did that. So when people watch streams and stuff, they need to know that we believe in what we're talking about and that we support it. Of course, we can have opinions or things about what's going on in the space, but I think we should always be talking about how this space has a lot to offer and how much more room it has to grow. So when people see these clips, they're like, oh man, you saw what such and such was saying about this and that, man, I think I'm gonna take a chance and dive in. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to speak positively about things in the space. If I have something negative to say, I just keep it to myself. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Deck Screener makes a shit ton of money, bro. A shit ton. You know what I'm saying? Just to provide you some charts, bro. That's crazy.
It actually is crazy. I didn't know you had built out a whole social layer on top of this. I think it's actually really, really fascinating. Because it does seem like where everything lives for us currently is pretty segmented, right? We have Deck Screener, then we have Twitter, then we have the charts themselves, which could be Axiom, Photon, GMGN, OKX, wherever, right? Like we have all of these different platforms that we're trading. Our social experience is completely separate from that. And then for some reason, our charting experience is separate from that. So we have like charting, trading, and then social.
You have like 10 tabs open, bro.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like you have like, all right, I'm going to look at this for the charts. I'm going to look at this to like see what's going on socially. And then I'm going to look at this to actually buy and sell the assets. It's just like crazy. It's actually nuts. So it actually makes sense for a tool like Trenchy to just bring all those things together into one house, one place.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. Yeah, to bring it all under one roof, so that people don't have to be in multiple places at one time. If you choose to be, of course, do so. But ease of access, I think that's something a lot of people forget. Like, simplification is what matters, right? The more simple your project is, the more simple your infrastructure is, your UI, the navigation, the better, right? When you have all this complex stuff, all this jargon, all these things that confuse people, they tend not to want to use it. And I'm not saying that Trenchy is super simple, but I believe it's simple for those who are in the space, and I believe it's a very easy learning curve for people who want to get introduced to the space. And I think that this is a place where people can come and do everything under one roof. And of course, I want to holler at you about getting clipping on here, because that's going to be the next thing. Implement it into the social feature. People being able to share clips of highlights of different videos or different this or different that. So you're the man that's about that.
You know what would be cool is if you were looking at a token and then you saw all the clips related to that token.
That's coming, brother. I'm working on that now. You know what I'm saying? But I have to find the right platform. I have to find the right platforms that distribute the APIs, bro. Like, that's the thing, is because clipping is still so novel, there's not a lot of open infrastructure out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of you have the clips, but you don't have the APIs to feed you the clips properly. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot to be built on that, but that's what I've been working on as well, bro. I got so much under the hood, bro. I mean, people are sleeping on Trenchy, bro. Like, they probably thought it was just a meme coin and whatever. So people pumped it and dumped it or whatever. But nah, bro. Like, I'm delivering, man. Like, bro, I'm up 16 hours a day every day. I'm neglecting my wife and my kids. Now, I'm not neglecting nobody, but I'm neglecting my sleep.
Bro, no. Oh,
bro, if y'all clip that, please clip the whole thing.
No, bro, that's crazy. No, hey, listen, man.
No, but I'm neglecting a lot of my sleep, man, patterns just so I can build this out, because this is not just some vibe coded stuff. Again, no offense to people that are vibe coding. This is an actual and serious project that I put a lot of time and dedication into, man, to make sure this is safe, make sure it functions properly, make sure that it is offering things that people want and need, making sure that it solves a problem in the space. Like, those are things that you have to check off your list when you're developing something. Is your project really solving a problem? It doesn't even have to be a major problem, but is it solving a problem? Because if it's not solving a problem, then why are you building it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you, I should say, why are you building it? Why do you expect people to use it if it's not solving a problem? You know what I'm saying? It has to solve a problem. I believe that Trenchy is solving the problem of, as you mentioned earlier, having to go to 10 or 15 different sources just to put everything together to come back to one source and do it. You can do everything under one roof. That's the major thing that I'm solving. You can launch your token from here. You can trade from here. You can have the social layer from here. You can find out what's hot or not from here. You can do so much, bro. We have Trenchy AI. You can talk to AI, bro.
That's crazy. Right? Quick question for you. We ask every guest so far. You win the Bags App Hackathon. What are you doing with the money? We're going to Vegas. Like what's going on? We're throwing a party.
Blowing it all on China white, bro. Now I'm playing.
He said, "I'm buying a brick and flipping it, bro."
No, real talk. A percentage of it is going to go into the token, right? A percentage of it is going to go into the token to support a floor for it. And I'm going to lock it probably between 3 months to 12 months, depending on how things are going with that. The other part is to build out more of the back-end infrastructure, making sure we have adequate space, paying for marketing, paying for Clipper campaigns, so you're going to be the guy I'm coming to for that. So give me a good rate, bro, because I'm broke. But I'm going to holler at you. But a lot of that is going to go into the project. Of course, as a developer, I need some funds to take care of myself, but majority of that money is going to go into the project, bro, because that's what it's for. Like, I'm not here to extract from the space. I'm here to contribute to the space, right? Like, a lot of people just want to extract. I have a balance. You have to give and take. You can't just take, and you can't just give. You have to have a balance. And that's where I am right now, is making sure I perfect that balance for me. I want to build, bro. I want to see bags. Like, I had said something earlier on X about my son sits with me. He's been sitting with me daily for like the last 5 or 6 days, watching me develop the platform. And he saw the Bags website. He said, "What's that?" And he thought it was Grand Theft Auto at first, right? He thought it was Grand Theft Auto at first. And I said, no. I said, no, that's a platform where people can come and, create tokens, trade tokens, talk to each other about different projects and things like that. He said, "Oh, so is it kind of like what you're doing, Dad?" I said, "Yeah, in a sense, yes and no." I said, "No, Bags is much more built out and has a lot more money than I do, right?" But he was interested. So I gave him my phone and he started playing with it and learning. And dude, he's so interested in Bags, bro. And I think that Bags should probably build some type of youth like camp or something, like for teaching kids how to get into this space, bro. I think that's something that would be dope if Bags did that. That's something that I'm doing on my own as well in my community here. And I think that's something that bags should do. My son is super interested in bags, so I'm showing him all about it. And I'm teaching him how to develop because he's of the age now to understand. So he's learning how to develop with me as we're doing this. So this is like a father-son moment. Yeah, bro, it's dope, man. So he asked, he said, Dad, what's a hackathon? So I explained to him what it was and stuff. He said, do you win money? I said, you can. He said, well, Dad, I hope you win. I said, why? And he was like, well, because I need a new gaming PC. I said, I said, bro, I can't just be blowing money on that stuff. But here's one of my kids now. Hold on.
Hey, maybe you could hook him up with the Mac Mini.
Bro, if I win, bro, that Mac Mini would be clutch, bro. I am so in need of a new Mac, bro. Like, you just don't know, bro.
Damn, bro. Bags out here changing lives and stuff, bro. This is crazy. Preston, you got any questions? We gave him the question, the prize question. That's always a fun one.
Nah, dude. I mean, this is sick. Obviously, I had the pleasure of speaking with you on Spaces not too long ago, and to see you continuously build and do cool things, I commend you. And you went through a lot here on Trenchy.fun. All right. And it just goes to show that you have been putting in a lot of time and effort into building this. And it's really cool. I mean, it feels like, you can go as a normie or as somebody who is not into crypto, can go on Trenchy.fun, learn about crypto, be onboarded all within one roof. Like, I feel like you can launch a token, you can trade tokens, you can learn about tokens, you can see other people's content maybe in the near future about these tokens. There's a lot of different stuff that's going on here. And, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen one roof where it just has all of these different layers and everything that you need under, or on one website. So this is sick. I look forward to getting an update from you in the near future, and keep cooking, man. Keep building. Don't stop. Don't let anyone tell you that you're going in the wrong direction. I think you know this already, but I mean, you're building something really cool. So just keep pushing forward. And I hope that I see your project in the top 100 so you can get that Mac Mini.
Bro, that would be awesome, man. I appreciate that. One quick thing. You can go to Docs anyway. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is also AI agent friendly. So if you wanted to run your AI agent to create a profile and engage with the entire platform in my Docs, you can do that. I've listed all the API requirements and things like that, where you can connect your AI agent to create an account here and build. So yeah, I mean, I've built this out, bro. Like, this is, like I said, this is not some like quick little thing that I just typed in Chat GPT to say, hey, make me a quick website. Nah, man, I'm building this out, bro, all the way. And there's a lot here. Can't forget where I originated the Telegram and Discord bot. That's here. You can see the bot stats here, how many people have actually launched tokens through the bots and stuff like that. Teaches you that. It also has all the tokens that have been launched from here. You have a few that were launched on bags, like this one here. So every time somebody launches a token, it automatically updates here at the bottom. If they launched it on Pump or if they launched it on bags, again, sorry, I know this is all about bags, but I'm just saying how the platform works. So you can see all of that stuff here. Bro, I built this out, man. I put a lot of effort into this, and I appreciate you guys giving me the time to talk about the project. I hope people have questions about it. If you want to buy the token of support, cool. Again, guys, I just want you guys to know what I'm building and know how serious I am about what I'm building. This means a lot to me. I do want to win the hackathon. I hope that everyone that enters has a chance to win. And best of luck to all of you guys. And thanks again, Bags, Finn, Preston, Stu, Geek, the mods, everybody, thank you. And Faded, thank you for giving me a platform to talk right now about this, man. For real.
What's the ticker?
What's the ticker?
The ticker is Trenchy.
And where can we find you?
You can find me on Bags, bro.
Let's go.
What's
the Bags, man?
What's your here? Let's pull up your Twitter account, Trenchy, just so you guys know. I'm gonna put it up here. 1 second. Bam, there it is, Trenchy. In case you guys needed to know, I don't want to cover your whole
screenshot that now.
Sweet, sweet. Yo, man, your story's inspiring. And you know, at the end of the day, you're lighting a way for, you know, your family and your son and your community, and you know, they get to experience and be at the forefront, the bleeding edge of technology and finance, and AI, really, you know, and really get to experience that. And we've already seen at the beginning of the show, we were talking about how I don't know if you've seen that story about the guy who built a $1.8 billion solopreneur company in the last year and a half.
Yeah, I was that's inspiring, bro. Like that goes to show you how far we've come in a quick amount of time with AI, bro. Like AI can do so much for you if you use it properly. You know what I'm saying? And that guy that you mentioned earlier, bro, like that's inspiring, bro. Like we're gonna see a new wave of millionaires and billionaires from tech. And Bags is going to be at the forefront of that. And I hope and pray that Trenchy will also be there along the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see people come to Trenchy. I want you guys to use it. Like, come use it, share it. I mean, there's referral system here where you can refer people and get people to sign up and you earn points. It's so much other stuff I didn't show here because I'm not trying to take up the whole screen, bro. But it's so much. Just go to the docs and learn everything here about what Trenchy has to offer, man. And you will be amazed at what I've built and what I'm going to be, you know, adding on to it. But yeah, bro. I mean, you know, the sky is not even the limit no more, bro. It's limitless, bro. You said that. I remember you said that in the space couple, I think last week, bro. This is limitless now, bro. Like everything we have now, we're all on the limitless pill, bro. We're all on it. It's just a matter of how you use it. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to use it to advance yourself and advance the space, or are you going to use it to BS around, bro? Like, don't waste time, bro. Like, these opportunities are once in a lifetime opportunities. It's kind of like crypto in its beginning stages. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you missed that boat in the beginning, it's not difficult. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's a little more difficult now. But now we're in a new meta, and the new meta right now, or the is AI and infrastructure. Get in it, build, throw your ideas out there, man, and make sure you're doing something that's going to bring some positive change to the world, man. That's what I believe, bro. And by the way, I have 9 kids, bro. So
9?
Yeah, if that doesn't show you that this guy has commitment, I don't know what does.
9? That's crazy.
Man.
I'm sorry, that's a lot.
My stepson, he's in the Marines. You know, I have my stepdaughter, she's still here. Then of course, they're all my kids, bro. But you know, son in the Marines, my daughter, she's about to graduate high school next year. And then I have all my other kids down to triplets, bro. They're 2 years old, bro. So yeah, man. I'm doing this for them, bro. I'm doing this for them, man. I want to build a future for them, man. I mean, this world is crazy, and I just want to build a safety net for them. And this hackathon is the start of many opportunities for me to do that as a father. You know what I'm saying? So,
fire, super dope. All right, Preston. Any last words for Trenchy?
Nah, brother. Good luck.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Oh shit! Wait, where are we going? Pepe Trenchy, Papa Trenchy. Yeah, Papa Trenchy.
Papa Trenchy.
Papa Trenchy. That's funny as fuck. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us about your project. I learned a lot. I honestly thought it was just like a really simple tool. I didn't know a lot of this stuff, so I'm glad like we took some time to like learn this, and we can now distribute it and you know share it with people because it's really, really cool. So we asked the usual questions. Any last comments, any last things? I mean, go check out Ticker Trenchy. Your X is trenchy.fun, I think, right? Trenchy.fun is the X handle. And appreciate you, my guy.
Thank you again, guys, both of y'all. Thank you, bro. Preston, you're a busy dude, bro. I was like, oh man, he's egging me, bro. But thank you for bringing me up, man. You're cool. You're cool as shit, bro. Like I appreciate that, man, for real.
Appreciate you,
bro.
Holy shit. That was cool. That was cool, bro. All these other projects are slacking, man. It's been tough. I mean, I'll honestly, like, I've been hitting up a lot, but it's been hard to like keep up and like follow up with all of them too. You know, it's kind of on me too. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit on me, but
I mean, you know, it's all good. They'll want to be here eventually, because I don't know if you've noticed, but every single person and every single project that's came on stream has gotten a lot of recognition from not only the Bags team, but they also got accepted to the hackathon. You know, there's a lot of perks that come from being on our stream here. So
it's crazy. All you need to do is launch a business, get in top 100 of the Bags app hackathon, and you make $10,000 and get a Mac Mini.
Like on the least amount is 10K.
Yeah, like least of the
minimum.
Minimum. You just need to have a project that ranks in the top 100.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, bro, like if you got time or you're good at building or you've always wanted to do something, like now is the time.
It's that simple. Easy 10K as long as you don't LARP. Yeah, you build something useful, you literally make 10K.
Yeah,
you're being paid.
I'm building something too. Don't get me.
Wait, are you have something you're gonna? Oh.
Yeah, I'm building something.
This is breaking news. Wait, you got a project?
Yeah, it's called the Money Tree.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not.
You basically go on there and you print money.
What is it? I gave the idea I gave you today.
No, I don't know. I was trying to come up with something. I should have said printer.
No,
and I'll be like, oh yeah, and then you go on here and it just goes brr, and it prints.
You said I gave you a good idea today. I forgot, but you never told me it. Hey, Jack, we got to get you on here, bro. You're currently top 5 right now.
Ooh.
What are you doing, Jack? Let's shoot
him on right now.
Yeah, let's shoot him. Jack, I'm literally shooting you a DM right now. All right, there you go. We're literally talking to projects. Jack is literally a top 5 project right now. Dude, I don't know.
You're not going to make it if you don't come on this stream.
Bro, just come on. Let's talk about your project. Let's learn about it. I genuinely want to learn about it. But I'm reading it here. Jack Builds is a collection of AI-powered tools for real businesses designed to save time, reduce missed revenue, and run on autopilot. Built by Jack, age 13.
Is that real?
Yeah. Do you want me to, dude? Let's read it right now. Here, I'll show you, bro.
That's legendary.
Jack, let me know if you were able to get the DM.
I'm more than twice his age.
Shut up.
Wow.
Shut up. Like what? Like shut up, bro.
You're almost 3 times his age.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, bro. Chill.
You've been alive 3 times as long as he has.
I am not 3 times Jack's age.
And you're 3 times, or what? You're 75% below him.
Fuck off. First of all, I am not 3 times Jack's age. That is not true at all. Unk in the house.
You're like 2.8 times.
No, dude. No.
You're like 38.
If I give him an upvote, does it take away my upvote? Can I upvote him? No, it doesn't. All right. You get the upvote, Jack. But Jack Builds. All right, we got Jack in the house. I do want to let's intro Jack. I guess we kind of just did. He's going to be able to talk about his project a lot better than I will be able to talk about it. So let's get him up here, and let's chat about it. Bam, he's here. We got him. What's going on, Jack? What's up? Are you able to? Are you all set? Are you good? Are you able to talk? Or
he's not doxxed.
I know he's not doxxed, but he can.
He's LARPing as a 13-year-old.
Wait, what? 1 sec. He said 1 sec. Bro.
Mic not working.
Mic not work. All right. Test out the mic. Test out the mic first, and then whatever.
So we had another project that was supposed to come up here, and I'm not gonna say their name because I don't know if they want me to air out their dirty laundry, but they basically got caught up in the drift investigation. Yeah.
You're lying, bro.
No, dude.
You're lying, for real?
They did, yeah. So they're trying to fix some stuff.
They got some stuff going on?
Yeah, I think either they're trying to fix some stuff or they're diving deeper into the investigation. I don't know. They're gonna have to tell us when they come on stream.
They got an investigation going on?
Yeah, dude. I just want to throw that out there,
What's the investigation about? What is it?
Dude. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know.
Am I allowed to do Clipper updates if Jack's not?
I was gonna say, let's get an update from Clipper, dude.
Let's get an update on Clipper. Let me pull this shit up.
What has been cooking in the Clipper universe?
Bam! All right, this is Clipper. Let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, couple things. Continue to process a good amount of campaigns. We're working on some pretty big product updates. Actually, I want to show you this. And give out the alpha. I'm not worried about competitors at this point. We got way too much cooking. So I will just fully explain to you guys what's being built out and how I want to revolutionize. Generally no clue why my mic's not working. Just keep testing it out, Jack, and just let us know when it is, and then we'll just throw you on here whenever you're ready. Okay.
So what am I looking at here?
I'll explain. Let's start from the very, very top. Let's reverse it. Let's kind of stop from the very top. What is Clipper? Clipper is a platform that allows anyone allows anyone to launch a clipping campaign. What is a clipping campaign? It is short form video distribution across the internet. Obviously with YouTube. First, it really started with TikTok. TikTok kind of changed the whole game. IG had to catch up and then dropped reels. And then YouTube had to catch up by dropping shorts. I think Jack's ready. Is Jack ready? Should I add him on here or no?
Yeah, add him on.
All right. Jack, does your mic work? Unmute. Oh shit. Hello. Can't unmute.
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, alrighty.
We'll come back to Clipper.
All right, we'll come back to Clipper. All right, let's talk about Jack stuff.
Alrighty, so what I'm building it's a web page. It features like tons of different tools, literally like anything, not anything you can imagine, but I can build it if you can think of it. Just tons of different things. I can pull up a screen share if you want me to.
Yeah, run it. Yeah, pull up the screen share and like just walk us through. And I guess even while you're doing that, like before you get way too much, like not too much, before you get like into the weeds, feel free to share your founder journey. 13. Are you actually 13?
Yeah.
What the hell? No way.
No way.
Dude. What the fuck? That's awesome. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna watch my mouth.
Yeah. Hey, watch your mouth. We got minors now. And also, just so you know, Jack, Faded here is 3 times your age.
Shut up. No, wow. I am not. No.
You have an uncle in the house.
Oh,
yeah, you got Unc in the house. So, I am twice your age, but it's all good, man. I love to see the youth and the younger generation cooking. So let's see what you're cooking, man. How'd you get into crypto?
So my dad's been in the industry, I'd like to say, for quite like a year or two. We started on Sui originally, and kind of just evolved from that. Got some good buddies, got into perps, had a bad time with that, so did I. And later this year, I'd like to say, he started building on Pump Fund, started Soul Wars. Then he didn't drop it. He made a new token called Blocks API. He's going to come back to Soul Wars. It's kind of like a separate thing. He's still working on it. Yeah, it's just a side thing. And then the Hackathon came along, and it was a good time for me to enter, so I took my shot, got accepted, and here we are.
All right, let's go, dude. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're building, Mr. Jack.
Alrighty, so first things first, we got a ton of different tools here. Like, you can use them now if you wanted to. Tons of different tools. There's Mule Planner ones. I'll just go to the free page. So first of all, there's Solana basics, like safety things, what a Solana address is, private keys not to share them, blah, blah, blah. Then we have our bags tools here, which are, it tells you, actually I'll go into it because this is one of my cooler ones. I built this today. So I already connected my Phantom, but it would give me a pop-up if I didn't. I can load my claimable positions for my tokens, and I can click this button, and it gives me the pop-up, but you can't see that. It's gonna say request blocked because it's not like an official website or whatever, but I'm just gonna click proceed anyways because I know I built it and it's safe. I'm gonna click confirm, and it actually, like, this is real time claiming my fees. So I accept, yes, confirm, and it literally just claimed my fees and sent it to my wallet.
Wow.
So that's this tool. There's a lot of different ones, but I guess I'll just show you the best ones. This one, you put in like a key, or not a key, wallet address or whatever, and it would tell you like how many tokens the person's launched. Like, essentially, I'll show you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have a CA on this. This is a token, scan chain data. This is my token. So all the details of how many claims I've done, is it X paid, lifetime fees. Then it's my Twitter handle. It gets all this stuff too. It's pretty nice. This is the pool keys. Not very helpful, honestly. I think I should remove it. And then this is all the orders of how many times we claim fees. Then another is the Dex paid. And this is a thing that you can see how much, so let's say 5 Solana. It'd say how much it impacts the price. Just kind of like it's a handy little dandy thing. So another few pages. There's just a ton of different tools here. It's hard to get through them all. You can check it out. You should totally check it out. So one of my favorite ones here that I like to do is the workout log tool. This is like my actual thingy because I go to the gym. It's legit like my sets and reps, and well, I don't do a morning run, that's just whatever. Then it tracks my weights, my PRs for how many reps and how many sets. This is symbol weird because Kirsten just likes to bug that. And then this is my goal weight that I want to be, and well, not goal weight that I want to be. This also messed up, but it tracks the weight that you want to be, what your goal is, not how long it take to get there yet, but it just kind of shows you like a physical representation of where you're at right now. So the summary of what I'm building is webpage, tons of different tools, literally anything you can imagine, because I don't want to take all day explaining this. But it's completely awesome. You should totally check it out. I think I posted a link in chat already, if I didn't already.
Yeah.
If not, it's on my bio.
So you're building, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're building a collection of all the different tools that you use for your own day-to-day life, and then basically just opening it up for other people.
Yeah, no, literally, like, not just that, but because one of the ones that I did here, my dad recommended me, tons of different ones. He's so smart. Which one was it? It was down here. Date ideas, relationships, what to get somebody. This is my favorite one. I'll show you it. It was a gift idea. I forgot where I put it. Gift finder. Alright, so let's say this is for a teenager. It's for just because, right? And I'm 13, so I'll say 13. That's my email. My interests, let's say crypto. Let's see what this says, actually. Alright, and budget, $200 plus. This is the personality, so creative, homebody, honestly, and techie, and it finds gifts. Right now on the website, you can see this weird symbol here. It doesn't actually mean anything. I have to fix it because Cursor just did that today, and I didn't know it was for all the tools. But it literally gives you like tons of the different things where you can find it, how much it costs, like all of this stuff. It's like real things that you can buy.
Wow.
Dude, this is sick. I need this. I need this in my life, bro. I'm the worst gift giver. So having something like this would make my life much easier, and I can tailor it towards the person that I'm giving gifts to. So that's really cool. Usually I just send them some Apple Cash, and then I don't even get a response back. So like, they're like, you know what I mean, I guess it's not good enough. So having something like this would be cool. You know, man, I'm gonna have to use this.
They're completely free to use. Later on, after we win the hackathon, because I just totally know it's gonna happen, because I'm so like I want to win this. But after that happens, it's not going to be a monthly charge. I'm actually going to use a credit system, because monthly charges are like, what if you don't want to pay every month, and what if it's hard to cancel? So credits are more of a, okay, let's say I want to use this and I don't want to pay every month and I forget about it, or annually or whatever, and you get charged like $10 a month. I mean, that's $10 that somebody might really need. So credits are going to be used on literally any tool. Some tools will cost more, some will cost less, and obviously we'll have our free tools like the basic ones. I think the crypto tools should be paid ones whenever we add like trading bots or whatever, if we do that. Yeah, that's it.
We had a comment from, I'm assuming, Davey Dad. Dad
Yep.
Davey. He said, show the life skills stuff.
Oh,
I think
the life skill stuff. That's which one is that? Life skill stuff. I think you meant the learn coaches.
Learn coaches, maybe. Yeah.
Well, so when see, it's like bugged. You can see, but literally like put in what do you want to get better at. So let's say like I suck at crypto trading, right? So has stuff. Okay. Crypto trading. Let's say I suck at crypto trading. How much time do I have right now? 30 plus minutes. Context is optional. Get coaching. Or it might be bugged right now, I'm not sure. Okay, so it's definitely bugged, which sucks. But what it does is it would give you feedback on what to get better at, how you can do it, how long it would take, and you can ask it questions based off of what it tells you. So for the life skills stuff, I'm pretty sure he was, yeah, family weekend, conflict management. This is another one of our sections. Jeez, we're getting everywhere, aren't we? So this is the, which one was it? Social coach. Yes. Still bugged, obviously, but you can choose a topic. Let's say, talk to anybody. I want to talk to a girl I like. What's the setting? We'll say, social event. My goal, good impression. I'm introverted, so get advice. And it just does it like that. It's that easy. It can be for anybody, not just like, there's a ton of different options. But this is also one of the tools that I think that people might need, because I know it can be hard to talk to somebody. Yeah.
Faded needs this. He's been struggling in this field, so he needed to
Yeah, I've been struggling, bro. You know,
sign up, bro. Come on, man.
I can't get, you know, I get ghosted every day, bro. It's hard, bro.
Dude, get a
It's
coach,
free.
bro.
Hop on the meta.
Hop on the meta. I'm getting dating advice from 13-year-olds. What the fuck?
Yo.
Yeah. No, but dude, this is hilarious. This is kinda. There's a little bit of humor to this. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll take that. I like being a jester.
Jester
maxing.
Are you jester maxing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is really damn cool, man. This is so cool. Listen, both projects tonight, I just feel like this has just been so wholesome. You know, you have a dad that has 9 kids. He's building out his own, building out a tool, teaching his son along the way. And then for you, 13 years old, super young, super bright. And obviously you have your dad guiding and coaching you as well. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Bags is literally bringing families together.
Dude,
it's beautiful.
It's really cool to see.
Man. Cool. Okay. All right, Jack. You win the hackathon. You feel very confident. I like the confidence. You're gonna win the you win the hackathon. What are you doing with the money? Are you going to Dave and Buster's?
I was wondering what you were gonna say. I'm like,
that's a good question. So
find the first PTA, like we're Fortnite bucks. We're getting Fortnite bucks.
I'm gonna drop a portion of it, obviously, on a better computer, because that's what everybody should need. Because mine's it's not great. It's a hand-me-down. So that's like, for a really good one, it's like not a third of it, like a quarter of it. Then with the other money, obviously some of it's going to go back into the token, and then the rest of that, which is going to be the majority, is going to go into savings for whatever I may need.
Yeah, nice. Smart. Dude, if that was me, I would have bought a bunch of candy and juice boxes, I'm not going to lie. But...
Well, that's going to be another portion
bought
of
a
it.
bunch of Monster energy drinks and been solid for a few years.
You know what I was doing at your age, Jack? I was selling Monster energy drinks out of my do they still have like workshop classes?
I don't know, but
like shops.
I was the one buying them from you, Faded.
I was hustling, bro. I literally would go with my friend's mom to Costco. We'd buy a bunch of Monsters. I'd be hustling. Do they have that in school still? Remember they had like hacks. We called it hacks, home and whatever. Home, like basically like building stuff. Do you like?
Yeah, like separate places to earn like niches for things like jobs.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that's a trade school.
Well, no, not like a whole trade school. Like they just have one class to like learn how to build stuff. I guess I don't know, but
well, I kind of know what you're talking about. I think like something like let's say you want to become an electrician. My sister goes to school. You want to go to electrical for that, right?
Yeah,
they still have those.
They still have those. Nice. Well, back in my day, I hate it here.
Yeah.
I hate it here.
You're 3 times his age, bro.
Bro, shut up.
We're milking it.
Oh my God.
You're almost Gramps. Yeah, I mean.
That's okay. That's a little. That's
cyberbullying.
Grandpa maxing right here.
No, it's fun. This is great. Jack, appreciate you. Appreciate learning about your project. I think it's really interesting. Basically, just opening up your life of tools to other people, and obviously, the stock is early. So you know you're young. Yeah. Would you ever consider? I mean, what are some of your thoughts on like? I don't know if this is like too complicated of a question, but like, would you ever incorporate this? Would you ever like? Can he even incorporate this? I don't even know if he can legally do that. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, I don't have the answer for that. I don't know if you have.
Okay, you don't have to have an answer for that. What's the ticker, Jack?
So the ticker is. I can put it in the chat if you want. It's Jack Bills or JXCK. I can put the CA too, just because. Yeah. All right.
Where can we find you?
Like social media wise, or like what platform?
Yeah, like what's the website? What's the socials?
I'll put the website too. So I only have a Twitter account. Well, I do have a YouTube, but I don't really post on it. Send me a message if you want details. I'm pretty open. I'm homeschooled, so it's pretty fun. Open pretty much all the time. Let me just get the website link. All right. All right, I put that in chat. Thank you guys for having me up here. Really appreciate it. Super duper cool. Love what you guys are doing.
Awesome. All right. Appreciate
you, Jack. Good night.
GN.
Dude, Jack's on it. Dude, Jack's on it. I'm not gonna lie. Jack is more locked in than most like 20-year-olds I know.
He's more locked in than you, bro.
Chill out, bro.
I mean, you're locked in, bro, but Jack's building a solution for every problem.
He actually is.
You're focusing on one problem, whereas he's like, I'm going to fix this world.
Jack, you don't have haters, bro. You are 13 years old. There's no way you got haters.
He's like, I got all these haters on me.
Bro, I mean, listen, sometimes you got to put that chip on your own shoulder. Sometimes
he has 3 times as long as you.
Oh, no, bro. He said I'm talking about you. No, I'm not a hater, bro. I'm a supporter. I'm a Jack supporter. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, it's just a little friendly competition. That's all it is.
It's a friendly competition. Respectfully. He's dropped me with the respectfully. Not the respectfully. Not the respectfully. Whenever someone drops respectfully, it's disrespectful.
Got you. You're cooked, bro. Gramps is cooked.
Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked.
All right. Well, I think that kind of concludes our Bags Hackathon stream for today. It's man, it was good. I think we got a good solid hour and a half of content. You know, Clipper's gonna have a lot of fun clipping this up and getting these guys some more exposure and some distribution. You know, shout out to Jack, shout out to the other homie. I am terrible with names. If I remembered, I would have said his name. But yeah, just I don't know his name. Do you remember his name? I know his project, Trenchy, but
Trenchy. He didn't give us his name.
Okay.
Did he?
Well, shout out to Trenchy.
Trenchy's still here.
Trenchy's sick, dude. Trenchy's sick.
Trenchy is sick. Yeah. All right, yo, appreciate anybody, all the projects that came by, everyone who came in to support. Definitely hour and a half of content we have to clip and stuff, and appreciate you guys. All right, ciao. Good night.